Hello, welcome to this 15-minute yoga workout. We'll start sitting on the knees or just finding a comfortable seated position. Just allowing the backs of the hands to rest on top of the thighs, turning the palms up to the sky as you just close down the eyes. Just settling onto your yoga mat, taking a few deep breaths just to come back to yourself, to drop into this practice. Allowing your mind to be totally present. Acknowledging how your body feels today. Acknowledging how your mind feels. And with each breath, can you lengthen every inhale and deepen each exhale? And on your next inhale, reaching the arms out to the sides, all the way up to the sky until the palms meet in prayer. And exhale just to seal the palms down to your heart center, blinking the eyes open. We'll inhale, reaching the arms wide at shoulder height. And exhale just to wrap the arms one on top of the other, giving yourself a big hug, tucking the chin to the chest. Inhale, releasing the arms wide. And exhale, wrapping, crossing the arms in the opposite way. Giving yourself that big hug, feeling a stretch across the shoulders. Inhale, reaching the arms either side. Taking the arms up to the sky and seating the hands back down to heart center in prayer. Inhale, reaching the arms wide. And exhale, tipping over to the right side, taking the right hand or fingertips down beside you. Left arm reaches up and over, turning the left palm down to the earth. And drawing a big circle with the arms, rolling all the way down to come over to your side stretch on the other side. Taking an inhale together. And exhale, releasing back up to center. Inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky and taking the hands down to your heart center in prayer. Inhale, reaching the arms wide at shoulder height. And then gently tipping over to the left side this time. Taking that side stretch before rolling all the way down and round, coming up to your side stretch on the other side. And releasing back to center. And just taking the hands forwards, finding your way into an all fours position with your shoulders over your wrists and hips over the knees. And lifting in the core before lengthening the left leg away. We'll point the left toes. We'll take an inhale together. And then tapping the left knee on the outside of the right calf. Just crossing the leg slightly just for a tap. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen and holding here. Seeing if you can lengthen the right arm away. Finding this balance just for a moment and then releasing the right hand down to the mat and drawing the left knee all the way back to your all fours position. We'll drop the belly, lifting the gaze up high, arching through the spine. And exhale to round through the spine, taking the chin to the chest. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze for your cow. And exhale, rounding through the spine for your cat. Gently lengthening the spine, finding that neutral position. We'll lengthen the right leg away this time, pointing the right toes. Holding for an inhale. And exhale to tap the right knee on the outside of the left calf, crossing the knees. Inhale, find length. Exhale, tap. Inhale, find length. Exhale, tap. Inhale, finding length. Holding here, really lifting the core before reaching the left arm away just for a moment to balance. And releasing the left hand down before releasing the right knee back to your all fours position. We'll take those cats and cows, arching through the spine with your inhale, lifting the gaze, and an exhale to round through the spine for your cat. Taking one more round like this. Before finding your neutral spine. Tucking the toes, lifting in the core, lifting the hips up high, downward facing dog. Allowing the crown of the head to be totally heavy. The spine to be long, the stretch all the way down the backs of the legs. Holding in your core will just softly lower the knees just to hover an inch away from the mat, shifting the weight forwards to plank and turning the weight onto the left hand, seeing if you can reach the right arm all the way up to the sky for your side plank. And dropping the left arm down to thread almost underneath the right. Inhale to reach up. And exhale, taking the right hand all the way back down to the mat and hips high, downward facing dog. Taking 2 deep breaths here. Gently begin to soften the knees just to hover an inch from the mat, taking the weight forwards into plank, and this time turning onto the right hand, lifting the left arm all the way up to the sky for your side plank. And begin to thread the left arm underneath the right armpit just for a moment, and then reaching all the way back up. And then taking the left hand back down to the mat for your plank and hips high, downward facing dog. Taking 2 deep breaths. Inhale, rolling the spine forwards to find plank. Moving through your chaturanga and inhale for up dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Or inhale, shifting the weight onto the right foot, lifting the left leg up high for three-legged dog. And as you exhale, drawing the left knee forwards to tap towards the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee over towards right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, bringing the left knee in towards the chest this time. Seeing if you can plant the foot down between the hands or using the hands to guide the foot forwards. Finding your balance will reach the arms all the way up to your high lunge. And exhale, reaching the arms wide, allowing them to interlace behind your lower back, reaching the palms down, the chest high. And then releasing the hands, drawing them back to heart center in prayer as you soften the back knee just to hover an inch away from the mat. And then lengthening the back leg away. Dropping the back foot down at 45 degrees or parallel with the short edge of the mat, reaching the arms out wide for warrior two. And as you exhale, tipping all the way back to your reverse warrior. And windmilling the left hand down, then the right to frame that front foot, stepping back to find your plank. We move through our vinyasa for our chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Or inhale, reaching the right leg up high, this time for three-legged dog. And exhale, tapping the right knee towards right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee taps towards left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in towards the chest, planting the foot down between the hands, or using the hands to guide that foot forwards, finding your balance before reaching the arms up to the sky for your lunge. And releasing the arms out wide, interlacing the hands behind the lower back, lifting the chest as the palms fall down, feeling that stretch along the shoulders. And gently releasing the hands, bringing them back to heart center in prayer. We'll begin to soften the back knee just to hover an inch away from the mat. Lengthening the back leg away and dropping the foot down towards the mat at 45 degrees or parallel, releasing the arms out wide, warrior two, flipping that front palm as you tip all the way back to reverse warrior. And exhale, releasing the arms wide, right hand down to the mat, then the left, stepping back to find your plank and moving through a vinyasa. We'll just meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. Just rising up on the toes so you can release the knees down to the mat, crossing at the ankles, or just making your way to a seated position. We'll take the right hand onto the left knee, taking the left fingertips behind and gazing over the left shoulder for an easy twist. And then keeping the right hand where it is as you release the spine back to center and just taking the left hand over the head, placing it over towards the ear and just guiding the left ear down towards left shoulder for that side neck stretch. And releasing back to center, we'll switch sides, left hand onto right knee, right fingertips behind as you gaze behind you for easy twist. And then keeping the left hand exactly where it is as you release the gaze and the spine back to neutral. Picking up that right hand and placing it over towards the ear, guiding the right ear down towards right shoulder for that side neck stretch. Releasing all the way back to center, placing the hands down on the knees. An option to take one hand over your heart and just connect back to your breath. Connect back to your spirit. Connecting back to you. Allowing all noise to just fade away for a few moments. Noises around you, the chatter in your mind, gifting yourself peace. Staying here as long as you need to. The light in me sees, loves, and honors the light in you. Namaste.